Dallas Cowboys football is finally back as we are inside of a week away from the Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to open up the 2021 NFL season. The Cowboys go on the road. They play Thursday, prime time football on Thursday night as they get to face, maybe gets a nice way of saying, are forced to face the defending Super Bowl champions. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are back. They've returned pretty much everybody from that Super Bowl winning team, which is very rare, but Brady always finds a way to make the most out of his current team, and he's done it again with the Bucs. A great offensive line, a fantastic defense, playmakers galore, and Brady at the helm running all of it. The Cowboys will not face an easy test to open up this particular season. That is the situation they find themselves in, having to take on the champs with a new defense for Dallas, and of course Dak Prescott, the big story coming back from his own injury. So predict the score for me of today's game. Who you got winning in this one? Do you have the Cowboys pulling off the upset they are, a touchdown underdog in this one, or do you have the Bucs, the favorite, coming out on top in this particular matchup? Get your votes in for me in the comments section. It will not be an easy game for the Cowboys. All right, the week one odds in this one, right? The Cowboys are the underdog. As I mentioned, as we sit here filming this, 7.5-point underdogs against the Bucs, which frankly, it shouldn't be a surprise, guys. Objectively speaking, the Bucs are better. The Bucs are a better football team. The over-under, 51.5 as well. But you know what? There's some money to be made if you really think the Cowboys will pull off the upset or even just cover the spread in this one. If you're trying to bet on football this year, I strongly recommend you do it with our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use the promo code that you see on screen. That is Cowboys125. It'll get you a 125% deposit bonus. Chatsports.com/bet. Don't forget to use that promo code Cowboys125. We'll update some injuries and go through my keys to the game as well. But first, let's talk quarterbacks. Dak Prescott, as I've tried to say for weeks now, and as Mike McCarthy has said for days, he's good to go. And there are no limitations on Dak. You might not even see him labeled on the injury report. Remember, there is no probable this year, so if you see him on questionable, don't panic. He's fine. Dak will start for the game against the Cowboys, barring at this point a whole new injury. Knock on wood, God forbid. Dak's fine. He faces someone who I'm not even convinced is human. Now, Tom Brady, you see right there, he does look a little bit older in that photo. He looks older than what he's been. He's 44 years old, man. It's insane what Tom Brady has been able to do. He is the GOAT. He is the greatest of all time. He's not the best quarterback in the NFL. And in fact, if you ignore just the win-loss stuff, which Brady is just somehow always benefiting from, after all, how many quarterbacks throw 3 interceptions in a conference title game and win? Literally only Brady. It blows my mind. It's incredible how he always finds a way to do it. So even though this is a Cowboys channel, I want you guys to be honest with your answer to this question. Who is the better quarterback right now? Not all time, not the next 10 years. Those are two very different answers. Who's the better quarterback as we sit right now? Type D for Dak Prescott or type B for Tom Brady. Get your votes in for me right now in the comment section, especially if you get that ad break here on YouTube. Let's talk injuries now. 2 players to monitor. Number 1, La'el Collins. Now, the Cowboys say it's minor. I'm not full-fledged panicking yet because the Wednesday practice wouldn't be until Sunday, but I am at least a little bit worried about La'el with his neck stinger issue because the stingers aren't going to go away. We saw that in recent years with Tyron Smith. This is going to be something I will always be a little bit, because it's popped up twice now. Twice La'el Collins has had this stinger problem. If he can't go, it's either going to be Terrence Steele or Ty Nsekhe. I would rather see Ty Nsekhe out there. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be a massive a disaster, I hope, but you're going to have to help whoever your backup tackle is. That is the situation the Cowboys will face. Hopefully this year, though, the Cowboys will end up with starting offensive tackle 5 and 6, like they literally had to do last year because they were so unusually decimated at the position. So what is your concern level over La'el Collins? Get your votes in and be honest for me in the comment section. Rate this on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being not worried at all, 10 being you're very, very concerned as we sit right now. We also want to thank Magic Spoon for helping us out here at the Cowboys Report. You can get $5 off your first order of the incredibly healthy cereal. It's high in protein, right? 13 to 14 grams of protein in every bowl. Low carbs, 4 grams net carbs per bowl. That's it. And 0 sugar, but it tastes so incredibly, incredibly good. $5 off your first order at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. I promise you guys, whatever flavor you're a fan of, you're going to have something for you. Cocoa, cinnamon, blueberry, frosted is delicious. I love the fruity. Tastes just like Fruit Loops, but this time 0 sugar. Peanut butter. I'm a peanut butter fiend. There's plenty of options for you guys. So get $5 off your first order of a box, or maybe 4, at magicspoon.com/Cowboys. And yes, folks, there will be a link for you guys in the comment section and in the description as well. Let's talk more injuries here. Donovan Wilson, as I'm not really that concerned about this one. Sore groin. Cowboys say it's minor. It's early in the game day prep week. I think he'll be just fine. He does need to be, though, this season for Dallas, an impact player. They need Donovan Wilson, the playmaker. New number, same impact. Maybe even a little bit better, having had an entire offseason as the assumed starter for Dallas. I still am a little bit concerned about this secondary. It's young at points. There's promise across the board to an extent. It's not going to be easy. You're playing the Bucs in this game. They've got, I think when you factor in receiver and tight end, the best receiving core in the entire NFL. Dallas does not have the best secondary. That's a big reason why I am concerned about this particular game. But we'll be live. I mean, come on. You guys love our watch parties, right? Play-by-play, scoreboard, drinking games as well. We'll have some fun. So if you want updates on the Cowboys game and bringing the bar to you to an extent, we'll be live, folks. Hit that big red button and subscribe. That way you won't miss out on our fun watch party for Cowboys against the Bucs. Before we get to my score prediction, my keys to the game if Dallas wants to win. Number 1, got to pressure Tom Brady. Oso Odigizua, he was right. You got to get Brady off his spot. That is much easier said than done, and it will be difficult for the Cowboys to accomplish. Number 2, Dak's got to cook, and that is a key to the game, every game moving forward. They need good play out of their franchise quarterback. Duh. Number 3, turnover battle. The Cowboys offense had too many turnovers early last year. The fumbles, the bad blocking, it added up. Forced them in part to play comeback because the defense was garbage and they couldn't get a stop when it mattered. That's also a big deal moving forward. The defense has to be better. It doesn't have to be top 10. It doesn't have to be top 5. If it is near league average, the offense will be able to carry it. That will be a big deal for the Cowboys this game and throughout the season. And then key number 5, this is almost for you people watching. Don't panic. Guys, the Bucs are a great football team. They are the defending champions. I think we're deluding ourselves if we are expecting the Cowboys' offense and defense to be at 100%. The Cowboys are the underdog because they are the worst football team compared to Tampa. That is the truth. That's what we bring you here at the Cowboys Report. So if the Cowboys start slow, if they lose this game, don't panic. It's going to be hard. That is life in the NFL. I think the Bucs are going to win this one. I've got them winning 30-24. I will not panic if the Cowboys lose this game, and even if they lose week 2. I think it's going to be a slow start for Dallas. That's okay. Now, it's got to change into week 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and beyond, but a slow start is not the end of the world for the Cowboys with the way the schedule sets up this season. Tampa is the second toughest team they'll face all year. Getting out of the way early isn't that big of a deal. But if they win the game, oh boy, am I going to be hyped.